through my morning every day. Every morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jodie and Hazy on Nova.
Welcome to the podcast, and welcome to you, Jodie.
Thank you very much. Lovely to be here.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. And thank you so much to Pink for turning up to Adelaide, because sometimes the big guns, they skip our beautiful little old city.
There's no way our girl Pink would do that to us. No way, I tell you.
It's a genuine personal thing.
We have given away a heap of Pink tickets, but it got us thinking best concerts you've ever seen here in Adelaide, South Australia.
We still get some really, really good artists, like Ed Sheeran, Pink, Adele.
Yeah.
70,000 at Adelaide Oval.
Just not Taylor Swift.
She's like that upper echelon.
That's a cute little breath there.
Some very good calls coming through of some of the best gigs that have ever happened in Adelaide. We're going to give away our last batch of Pink tickets, and you just know that there would be quite a large percentage of people who will go to the gig tonight and walk away and say, that's the best gig that I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, absolutely. But have a guess, the largest crowd for a concert here in Adelaide, South Australia.
Whoa, jeez. 150,000?
No, mate.
How annoying is it when you say you're trying to build something up, like, oh, guess what it is, and the person goes over?
Yeah.
And then you've got to go under.
Oh, I see exactly what you just
That's
said.
what I did there.
It was around half that. 70,000 for Adele back in 2017.
70,000?
Yeah, at the Adelaide Oval.
How is that even possible?
Well, all on the grass, you see.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's like 55,000 seated, and
Yes.
then they fill up the turf. Of course. Wow.
So I reckon Pink will be pushing 60,000 tonight, though.
Yeah.
Maybe even a smidge more.
That's insane.
Your best concert here in Adelaide that you've been to?
Oh, well, you know me. I love a lot of alternative music.
Yes.
The best music that I've ever seen was a little band called the Wild West and Wet Willies.
Well,
And I saw them at this wine bar in north-south Melbourne, and, I mean, these guys are just so good. They play like sort of classical punk, acoustic, heavy house music.
right.
And it's just... You know those wankers who are into that sort of music?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, we get it. You're into music that no one really likes, and you don't like it either. You just like talking about it.
very familiar with wankers at the moment.
No.
Really coming across my radar.
Yeah, big time. What are you looking at me for? What are you staring at me for? Guess what? I'm just like everyone else.
Yeah.
Best gig I've ever been to
So you can keep
was Ed Sheeran, but not when he was at Adelaide Oval.
Oh.
A few years back when he was at the entertainment centre.
Yeah.
Because especially with acoustic music,
Yeah.
like it just...
Does it bounce off the walls?
It bounces
better?
off the
Okay.
walls and just hits you in the face.
Yeah, right.
And also, I've never in my life seen someone with such unbelievable presence and crowd control.
Yeah, right.
Like at one stage, he had the entire crowd divided into three.
Yeah.
He's got this side doing this, that side waving their arms with their flashlights, and this side chanting this. And it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. The guy just, and this was before he went like top shelf.
Yeah, okay.
Incredible.
13 24 10, get involved in this morning, please. We've got a family pass to the Big Wedgie to give away. This is quite controversial, but my favourite concert, the most entertaining concert I've ever been to, Bruno Mars.
Bruno. There was no way in the world that anyone could have predicted that you were going to say Bruno Mars.
Oh, my God. He was so good. He's a little pocket rocket, but I think because he can dance as well.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing from Go to Woe was just brilliant.
Oh, actually, sorry for being uneducated in the space. I didn't know that he was a good dancer.
What?
Yeah. Is that his thing as well?
That's outrageous. Yeah.
Gosh, he's got some pipes on him.
Yeah. Can move.
Yeah.
Can sing and dance.
So when was that and where was it?
Oh, that was at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre.
Yeah.
Oh, it probably would have been 2017, 2018, I reckon.
Yeah, there you go,
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Bruno for a while.
I went and saw Flow Rider there too, and I nearly cried. I nearly cried when I saw that Flow Rider wasn't on till like 10 o'clock and it was a school night, and I was like, oh my God.
Did you expect him to come out nice and early?
I don't know, he's like a middle-aged white mum just being like, it's not on till 10 o'clock and I'm so tired.
He does a test. Even at 9 o'clock, he has a look in the room. He's like, no, they're not drunk enough. I'm coming back out in an hour.
13 24 10, give us a call. The best concert you've seen from an artist who didn't decide to bypass Adelaide, who
Yes.
decided to come here and grace us with their presence.
And just to kick things off,
Yeah.
Tom Wren's just
What are you doing?
genuinely charged into
Yeah.
the studio.
What on earth?
Oh, my God.
You've just come from nowhere.
Well, that's how I roll. You know,
Yeah.
I heard the conversation. I thought I got to be in. So Robbie Williams, 2006.
Oh, yes.
Australia won the Ashes earlier that day. The miracle at Adelaide Oval with
Yep.
Mike Hussey hitting the winning runs.
Yep.
Best concert I've ever been to.
Yeah, bang.
He was huge.
Was he better then than, because you go and see him after the Clipsal?
Yes, I did. No, he was better in 2006.
Yeah, right.
The place had electricity. It was the best concert. He was rocking that night. Yeah. Unbelievable.
How many times, Rennie, do you think in any sort of situation, whether it be entertainment or sport, have you described it as electric?
Electric. It's like the chemistry between you and I. It's electric.
Watch out.
That's very Travis Kelce after they won the Super Bowl. He said to Taylor Swift, was I electric?
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely
She
did.
said, yeah, you were, baby. And then he went, Viva!
Sorry to hijack your show, by the way. I've just burst on in.
You required at 588 or something?
I think so. I don't know where I get confused.
There he goes.
It's me.
What an absolute beautiful little
Do
cameo.
you want to throw to the calls as well, Rennie?
Yeah,
or-
13 24 10. Give us a call.
Hey, Lucy, how you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Best concert you've ever seen here in Adelaide?
I must agree, Ed Sheeran and Bruno Mars were both really good, but my best one's One Direction.
Oh, bang. Well done.
Nobody knows you, baby, the way I do.
Hey, Lissy, do you know this song?
Yeah,
What's it called?
I do. Nobody.
That'll do.
That'll do us.
You put me on the spot.
Yeah, I
do
know.
it.
She says you are a true one. You're a true One Direction, and we love that. Why were the One Direction boys so good?
I think it's okay. But with the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, I must admit, it was really, really good because it was enclosed. But where with the other one on the Oval, it didn't feel like as amazing. But that enclosed one, it just makes you shed a tear. It makes the whole vibe so good.
Okay, all right.
But One Direction was just amazing because I think they just made all the young girls have their first love.
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah. Very nice. Hey, Donna.
Good morning.
Oh, you're going back in time. Best concert, go for it.
1991 Madonna Adelaide Oval.
Oh, nice. Take us through it, Donna. Why was it so good?
She's an absolute pure superstar, entertainer. She did all the dances and the full stage and lights, and yeah, it was actually amazing. 65,000 people.
Donna,
I think it was the biggest concert, I reckon, on Adelaide Oval.
Was that the tour where she kept everyone waiting? Like literally, she kept everyone waiting for like 2 hours.
No, that was Sydney, and I went to that one as well. But that was okay because we went to the before party, so it was fine.
All right. Oh,
But also, cop that, Sydney.
yeah, exactly right. Linda, your best concert here in Adelaide?
Best concert was Justin Timberlake back in 2014.
Bang.
JT.
I mean, if there's anyone else who can move and shake those hips better than JT, especially in his prime, and obviously as well, Linda, that's when that was around about the time? No, I reckon it was early. He had the shaved head. He looked very, very good, didn't he?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
I've always loved Justin
Yeah,
Timberlake.
he's very sexy, isn't he, Linda?
Yeah. I think we can all agree
We
on
can
that.
universally agree that Justin Timberlake is very sexy.
Yeah. Hey, Donna, do you have kids by any chance?
I do.
Yes. How many kids you got?
I've got 2 children.
2 kids. Well, I reckon they're going to absolutely love the Big Wedgie if they haven't been there already.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Very, very welcome.
Here's what you're waking up to, Adelaide.
In the news today.
Breaking news.
What's in the news today?
Your post-snooze news.
This is your top stories for this morning. Let's go to Abby in the newsroom first and foremost. What you got, Abs?
Good morning. So I had a little, what's it called when you go out on a school night?
An aneurysm?
Yeah, that's the one. So I had a little school night adventure last night. We headed down to Big Shed Brewing on Port Road. I reckon in the end there would have been probably 500 to 600 people there,
wow.
all supporting the Big Shed Brewing guys.
Yep.
So essentially, if you missed it, they went into voluntary administration. So it doesn't mean that they're shutting, but they need to come up with a game plan moving forward. Obviously, we know that our hospitality venues have really been doing it tough lately. We've seen a lot of closures. Even as I was driving up Port Road, like the Lady Daily, all of that all shut up and shut. So went there last night. We had a chat to a few of the regulars and people, which was really good. But yeah, obviously they're going to need ongoing support. So there is raffles and things like that. Mike Sander, who actually did our Nova mural, he is doing a big painting. He's going to auction that off. So yeah, there's there's lots of businesses. There's the Scala Bakery guys. They actually have made hot cross buns with the golden stout from Big Shed. So if you're coming into, obviously we're coming into Easter, if you want to grab yourself a pack of those, and me too, then go for gold. But yeah, so many businesses came out to support them, and it was really good to see the 64. There was entertainment from them, entertainment from a few others. So yeah, it was a really good night, and it was really good to see so many people out supporting them.
Great.
Good for you, Abs. You're
Well
a
done,
very
Abs.
good Nick too.
Thank you.
Spent last night at a brewery.
Haven't
Monday
done my
night.
hair or makeup, and I'm still red as a beetroot. But here we are.
Okay. How many hours sleep did you get?
Maybe 4.
Oh, that'll
Yeah.
do.
All right.
That'll get you from
And
A to
then
B.
we've got Pink tonight. Oh,
Oh, goodness.
tomorrow's going to be interesting.
This
Big
is a
week.
lot for you.
It's a lot.
Big,
Yeah.
big week.
Newsy.
Speaking of Pink, gates open 5 o'clock tonight. Public transport will be free from 3 o'clock this afternoon. No backpacks or sports bags larger than A3 in size.
Okay.
A3.
My
Just a
bag's
little-
way bigger than that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, then leave
Have
it
to go
home.
buy a new one.
And you can't bring any signs or banners or flags to Pink. They're not allowed as well. No large fluffy toys or gifts will be allowed to the Oval either.
I'm sorry. Just for those out there playing along. Yep. If you had intention of bringing a flag, what are you doing? Like, what's going on in there?
Yeah, it's interesting,
What do
isn't it?
What's the thought process behind that?
Yeah.
No, like not a flag, but you're like, I love you, Pink. Or I'm pregnant, Travis.
That's
what
a
it
vibe.
is.
Okay, I'm thinking a big old Australian flag.
Yeah, no. Tones and I are supporting Pink, and she's posted a video of her grandma who took to the stage in Melbourne and will maybe take to the stage here. We're not quite sure yet, but have a listen to this. It is the most wholesome thing you'll hear all day.
Hello, Tony. Hello, Nana. I've got these pink pants. Pa's gonna come. I was hoping I'll be in the middle of the dancers and they can dance around me and I'll just do my own thing. I'm very good at the twist. I can do the twist. See you at the show, guys.
Grandma's got some
A
personality.
video of her like prancing out on stage, and it is so beautiful. Do yourself a favour today.
That's nice.
Newsy.
Hey, let's talk about Sam Powell-Pepper.
Sure.
What's going on in the AFL world? So he was sent straight to the tribunal yesterday, which means he'll get an automatic minimum of 3 weeks for his bump on Crows defender Mark Keane. So here's where it gets a little bit tricky. I reckon there's a good possibility it probably gets 4 weeks, and then the AFL will say you can serve one of those weeks in the remaining pre-season games,
Yeah.
which would mean he would miss one of the pre-season games and then miss the first 3 games. That's if you got a 4-week ban.
Yeah, right.
We're also still waiting to see exactly when the tribunal meeting's going to be. It would usually be tonight, but nothing's been said.
Okay.
It'll be casual in the space of my liking.
Yeah, right. Okay. It was a little bit less confusing than yesterday.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Well, there was still we were still trying to put it together.
Yeah.
Because there were so many little bits of information. No, I'm just kidding. I explained it terribly yesterday. I really simplified it this
So
time.
he could be up for 4 weeks.
He could be up for 4 weeks, but what they're saying is he's definitely going to get 3 weeks because it's gone straight to the tribunal. 1 or 2 weeks, you avoid the tribunal. When you go there, it means it's a minimum 3. It could be 3 to 5.
They still have one more trial match,
They've got
trial
2
week.
more.
Oh, they've got 2 more.
2
right.
more. So if it is 4,
But
the
those
AFL
two
can
don't
say.
count, right?
Well, it's up to the AFL.
Okay.
It's completely up to the AFL. They can say, no, he's got to serve it in the AFL season. They can say, no, one of those weeks he can serve during the pre-season. It's complicated, isn't it?
Why does the AFL get all the power?
Well,
You know what I mean?
it is their league, I suppose.
They are running the game.
There you go.
Okay.
That is your post-snooze news at 6:11, with a top of 36 degrees. I mean, we've said this every single time it's been above 35, Jodes. If we were health experts, what would we do?
Oh, drink some water, guys.
Drink some water,
Yeah.
maybe slip, slop, slap,
Yep.
all of those things. Jodes, I'm seeing the same headline more and more often, and each time I see it, it shocks me less.
What is it?
And that's because I'm a parent of a 5 and a 3-year-old. Here's the headline. Mum slammed after putting toddler on a leash. Is that shocking? Not anymore for me. Via social media, mum of one, Rachel Butcher, has hit back at critics after using a common parenting tactic to prevent her child from running away in crowded areas. She shared a photograph of her son with a backpack on and reins attached. She explained, stopped him from running off when they were at the shops. Kids on leashes. Thoughts on it? Get involved. 13 24 10. As a youngster, and particularly without kids, I used to look at some of these kids and be like, what is going on? And parents, pull your head in. Now, I'm still not at that stage, but I'll tell you what, brothers and sisters, I'm certainly open to it.
I actually don't hate it. I mean, it's a safety thing,
It's
isn't
safe.
it?
It's super safe.
Because toddlers will run off anytime, anywhere, and you have absolutely no control over it.
Yes, like our kids are the worst, particularly your kids. Oh my gosh. Are we at that level where we can insult each other's kids?
I
yet?
think so. I think you do it quite regularly, so that's fine. But no, if you're concerned about the safety of your kid, chuck them on a leash.
Yeah. The other day, I was watching my 3-year-old daughter and just defying gravity. I don't know what was going on. She was walking on the roof, like upside down on the roof.
Sounds like Lottie.
You think kids care when you say, hey, don't run across the road like
That's
that?
dangerous.
She needs a leash.
Yeah, they genuinely don't understand danger. You have to teach them.
Yeah.
And if that involves hooking a leash onto their neck, so be it.
Yeah. So what my message would be is to the youngsters who are like, oh, geez, I would never do that. You just got to put yourself in a situation where you get a 5 and a 3-year-old. I'd like several leashes. A leash for every single occasion on my son and my daughter.
Yeah. Do you know what this is akin to? People who have never had children are like, I want 6 kids. Just have one.
No.
And then see where you sit with it.
If I had 6 kids, they'd have 3 leashes each.
I babysit 7 kids quite often, but
Yeah.
in saying that, it's usually at someone's house. I don't take them all out together.
Yeah, but
I'm in the camp of like, oh my God, that's so ridiculous. But one time I went to Arndale Shopping Centre and I walked in and there was these kids trying to climb the ice cream thing, and this guy goes, are these your children? And I was mortified. I thought, are you serious? Number 1, do I look like a mother? And number 2, do I look like I'm from the north? No, I'm not. Anyway, so they definitely needed a leash. So look, as I get older and probably once I have little tiny darling babies, I'll probably.
Do you know what the
leash them.
irony of that story is? Is that you're at Arndale Shopping Centre and you were on a leash. Those kids were guiding you around.
Nobody can ever leash me.
So now you're at the stage where someone says to you when you got kids, I'll put it on a leash, and you're like,
Okay.
good idea.
Okay, sure.
That's a good idea. Hey, coming up next, say good day, have a latte, stay for an A cafe. Should we open it up?
Yeah.
And guess what? We are absolutely kid-friendly. You can take your kids to our cafe, tie them up out the front, and we got a fresh bowl of water for them.
Jodie and Hazy. Song.
And welcome to producer Zoe.
Good morning.
Hi, Zoe.
Hi.
I already prefaced this by saying they're very hard today. The songs.
I have said that, and I don't mean no theme, no theme, just
tough.
difficult. I don't want to get in your heads by saying that, but I want to give you, I don't know, maybe like assurance that it's okay if you struggle this week.
All right, thank you.
You know?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Anyway,
She just said we're going to start.
There's other
No.
weeks where we're like, everyone's looking at us going, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is.
to be fair, last time I said it was hard, I reckon Jode smashed through them.
Right.
So who knows? Maybe that's a good omen for you,
So what
Jode.
you're saying is all the pressure's on Jodie.
That's right.
No
Yeah.
one's saying that. All right.
All right, it's
You
the
carry on.
same as always. It's 3 Nova hits and throwbacks orchestralised. Best of 3. We've got 2 callers that you're playing for. On Team Hazy's, Vanessa from Semaphore Park.
Yeah, Vanessa.
Hello.
She's keen.
Good luck, Vanessa.
Good luck,
I'm a little bit nervous. I want this for you so badly. Just know that
that's
I'm playing with my heart and soul.
Yeah, right. Enough of
Thank
that.
you very much.
Next up, we've got Sarah from Campbelltown for Team
Sarah.
Jodie.
Hello. Go, Jodie.
Thank you. I'm going to try my hardest for you, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
Good. The stakes are higher. There's a $100 fast pasta voucher up for grabs.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
just remember that.
Also, it's 4-3, so
Yeah.
Jodie's going to take a
No,
nice
you-
little
you-
buffer if she
you-
wins this
You've
one.
honestly mentioned that several times now.
I'm pumping you up.
Yeah, no,
you
you're
can't
not.
win here.
No,
you
this is-
cannot
Come on,
win this space.
100% reverse psychology. All
Oh,
right.
okay.
All right,
Well,
we're gonna
then
jump-
you're terrible. You suck. Is that better?
Yeah. I feel more comfortable in that space.
All right, we're going to jump straight into song number 1. Let's go. Abby's already got it.
Sure, Shabby. Hey.
Jodie.
Oh. I'm going to go Jodie. It was
you're
Jodie.
kidding, aren't
no,
you?
it was Jodie. Go on. What is it?
M?
Shakira, whenever, wherever.
Yeah, she's got it.
It's wherever, whenever.
Oh, come on.
It's whenever, wherever.
Yeah.
Trying to cheat your way through. That was tough. Sorry. I want to check the taste. We don't have time.
For the first time,
Oh,
we're going
God.
to come back and check taste. I was first, Zoe. Oh, my God. What are you doing?
Wow.
For the first time. You question
Oh
my
my
judgment
God.
every week.
I literally was about to say something.
I know.
And she go,
Listen.
Jodie.
Maybe you should have pulled the music down quicker. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Hey, Vanessa, I'm so sorry about the shenanigans
yeah.
happening here. I'm sorry. We're doing our best, though, okay?
Oh, good.
That's all right.
It's you and me against the world.
Okay.
All right?
At least against Zoe. Now,
Right,
you've got a chance to redeem it. Song name?
Sex Takes Me to Paradise.
Nah. Hazy, what have you got?
She's still guessing.
Nah, she's done. What have you got?
So this is Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Song name?
Locked Out of Heaven.
Yes, he's got it.
That's
Can I
tough,
just say
though.
Bruno Mars, Sex Takes Me to Paradise?
Yeah. I wasn't familiar with that one. Sorry.
Sex Takes Me to Paradise. All right.
That means it's a 1-1. I love it when this happens. We've
She
got
was
a
generous in
tiebreaker.
that space too. I didn't say anything, but she gave you a lot of brevity there.
Right, there
Yeah,
you go. You're
that-
even.
oh,
You're
okay,
even.
yeah.
Get over it.
Oh,
Song
yeah.
number 3. Let's go. This one is tough.
Hazy.
Go on.
Panic at the Disco. High Hopes.
He's got it.
He's got it.
Vanessa, that's for you, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that was a good get. I'm
Wow.
gonna give you
Yeah, that was really
that was
good.
a really good get.
This is. We're
It
being too
was.
humble here. What's
I know.
going on
What's
here?
going on? Can you
Yeah.
say something arrogant?
Yeah. Can you bring us back?
That was
4-all.
intense, wasn't it?
4-0.
Yeah, she's okay. All right. No, I'll cop that. No, you were very, very good this week.
Oh, what's going on here? Now I know how you feel. Don't you give me compliments.
See my tongue? I am biting it.
All right. So congratulations to Vanessa. $100 Faster Pass voucher. Thank you so much, both ladies, for playing along.
Thank you so much.
Sorry,
That's awesome.
Sarah. Thank you
poor
for
Sarah.
choosing me. Thank you, Sarah.
The best thing in the world is watching Hazy when he goes like, Hazy, and then he's got this, he just stares at Zoe like
know.
he's telepathically
I know.
trying to get the
Yeah, I
answer
know.
in his head. That's the
You're like,
best thing
I'm
about
trying,
it.
to,
Yeah.
I'm trying to suck it out of your brain.
So now that you won, are you going to apologise to Zoe
Yeah.
for your performance after the first song?
Okay, what I will say
here we
is,
Oh, here we go.
sorry that you're not up to scratch at this.
Happy to be corrected anytime on this show, 13 24 10 or 0400 919 919.
I'm incorrect, but
I saw a picture of Phil Dunphy yesterday from Modern Family, i.e. Ty Burrell, and he had a mustache at the SAG Awards, and I just thought, oh my goodness, mustaches are horrendous.
our boy Phil.
I'm the cool dad. That's my thing. I'm hip. I surf the web. I text LOL. Laugh out loud. OMG. Oh my God. WTF. Why the face?
Yeah, throw a moustache in that, you got the perfect package.
Yeah, WTF, why the face. It just got me thinking about the best/worst mustaches of all time, because I have this theory that no man looks good with a mustache, and I genuinely would balk at pashing someone who had one.
Really?
Yes. No,
What about David Boone?
No.
Hey, just bear in mind as well, you're going to offend some people here.
I know,
because
that's okay.
I know that newsreader Abby, your old man, he's a beautiful character with a moustache.
My father has had a moustache for his whole entire life, and he shaved it off once and walked out to Mum, and she looked at him and she said, if you ever do that again, I will divorce you.
See, do you know what? Are we
Yeah.
brother and sister, Abs? Because the exact same thing happened in my family. As long as I've known my dad, he's had a moustache. I'm pretty sure he was born with a moustache.
We do have the same skin tone
Yeah.
at the moment.
Who knows?
Now, if I had said that, there would have been a Tassie joke straight away, wouldn't there?
Spot on. Well done.
Yeah.
That's Joe's reading the play. Well done.
We're from New South Wales and Adelaide, so we're normal.
Okay. Wow. So Ty Burrell or Phil Dunphy makes the top 5. Do you want to hear the rest?
Yes, please. You got a little top 5 best
Yep,
moustaches.
sure
Hang on,
do.
so is it best or worst?
Best/worst.
Okay,
You know what I
sorry.
mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're highly acclaimed, but they're also terrible.
Yeah.
So Tom Selleck had a chevron. That's what it was called, a chevron. So, and I just think poor Jennifer Aniston had to mac on with him in Friends too. Yuck.
When did that happen?
Yuck.
Oh.
No, not Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox.
Was it Courtney Cox?
Yeah, Courtney Cox and him dated because he was a little bit
right.
older. It was controversial. He was the friend of the family.
That's right.
Oh,
Okay.
there you
Well,
go.
I see. I don't mind being corrected on this occasion. Number 3, Justin Bieber had one for a little while, but it was just like a prepubescent boy that couldn't grow one.
That would have been a teenage moustache.
So it was a real wispy little number. Apparently, his wife Hayley told him to shave it off.
Yes.
And all his fans were campaigning for him to get rid of it. They hated it.
Really?
Yep.
And then when Hayley says get rid of it, you go, I guess I'm getting rid of it.
I guess I am. Number 2, Anchorman,
Yep,
Will Ferrell.
Wait, let me say something. Let me say something.
Oh, it just works, doesn't it?
That was him in the mirror when he saw himself with a mustache. And the number one best/worst celebrity mustache, honourable mention to Ted Lasso, because that's a real thick, bushy number.
Yeah.
But it has to go to Brad Pitt.
Really?
He had one in Inglourious Bastards. So this is what I'm saying to you. The best looking man on the planet.
Yeah.
The sexiest man alive. Looked absolutely foolish, I tell you, with a mustache.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's not for everyone.
No.
Even the sexiest bloke on the planet can't pull out a moustache.
Oh, okay. Can you grow one?
Yeah, I can, but I look dangerous with a moustache. It looks like I'm some kind of underworld figure.
What do you mean?
Because it's quite dark and it's very, very thick, and I've got patches all over the rest of my face. It's the only part of my face where I can grow genuine facial hair.
Yeah, right.
Me too.
And it's not I love your moustache. It's beautiful.
We're going back in time. Hazy's on this Daisy.
Tuesday, time for some knowledge via a very, very big injection with one of those needles with the tip, which you're like, wow, that's really, really big. It's going to hurt. Anyway, drop it sweet. Here it comes. Now it's in you.
Thanks.
The 27th of February, let's take a little trip down memory lane. Let's go back to 1977. Bruce Abernethy arrived in Sydney with an entourage of over 100 people. No, I'm just kidding. It's ABBA. The music group. And commenced their first and only tour of Australia.
Wow. What about ABBA Mania?
Yeah.
Probably only surpassed by Taylor Mania this time around.
One tour of Australia, that seems strange, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously different times back then in the 70s. You can't just jump onto a jet or send your jet to go get your boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly right. And also, maybe they made a mistake. Maybe they thought they were going to Austria.
Yeah.
And yet here they are.
Austria. Well then, g'day, mate.
Anyone who's seen Dumb and Dumber will get that niche little reference.
1992, Tiger Woods was aged just 16. He became the youngest PGA golfer in 35 years. Yeah, I'll just say that there will never be another Tiger Woods.
No.
The guy's just an absolute golf god on the course. Off the course, he did some stuff.
He's just fortunate that all that money, privilege and opportunity didn't go to his head.
Nah, it's fine.
Just kept on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, didn't think
Tiger.
he'd get away with anything.
No.
2018, Barbara Streisand reveals she had clooned her dog twice. Wish I could do that.
Oh, poor Inty. Don't bring down the tone with your dead dog.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Be happy, all right? Squash those feelings deep down inside, right? Don't bring them out here.
See, the only time you display any emotion is when you talk about little Indiana, who recently passed. She was 700 years old, though.
The number one song on Feb 27 in 2017, Stay by Zed and Alessia Cara. Now, let's all remember my dead dog.
Waiting for the time to pass you by. Hope the winds of change will change your mind. I could give a